Hello my nerdlings, if you're new here, my name is Nikki. Welcome to my channel where we get nerdy, and today we are filming our August TBR. Normally, I play my Plinko game, but I'm not in the mood to play Plinko. I'm kind of in the mood to just do whatever. So my husband gave me the idea. I have 20 shelves, not like 20 bookshelves, but like this is 1, 2, I have 20 of books. And just roll a d20. That gives me a shelf, and I pick a book off that shelf. I do have a readathon that I want to partake in this month, if possible, and that's the Cliterature Readathon that Steph Love hosts. And this is the bingo board with the challenges. Pretty self-explanatory. And then I have a bingo board that my friend Alicia made me, where if I get a bingo, she buys me a book. And this is my bingo from Alicia. So there's that. I have my Kindle here, so we can get a D20 pulled up if my fingers will work. Roll a d20. All right, so I'm going to one dice, roll 3 times, and roll. Okay. Oh, jeez. So I don't know how this. That's not what I expected it to do. So we're gonna just roll 1 time. All right, so we have shelf 17. So 20, 19, 18, 17. You know what? I'm gonna write these down, and then we will pick books after. All right, and then roll number 2, shelf number 9. We're gonna do this probably 6 times. That seems to be a good ballpark for how many books I can read in a month. Number 3, shelf number 7, 4, 13, 5, 17 again, and then lastly 20. All right, let's pick some books. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right. So, you can't see it, but 17 is over here, bottom. It has the ending of the alphabet, so the last names that begin with Y and go to Z. What do I want to read over here? How about In the Likely Event by Rebecca Yarros? I'll talk about what they all are in a minute. All right, shelf number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, back up. 9, you can't really see it. So 9 has Levenseller through Lucier, last name. How about Only When It's Us by Chloe Leese. Number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh gosh. Okay, back down here. The Graham Effect by L. Kennedy. 13. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, that's a weird shelf. I haven't read much off this one. I really don't know which one to pick here. How about Gothicana by Brunix. All right, and then we're back to shelf number 17, which is over here, down on the bottom, which pretty much is over 98% Rebecca Yarros books. So how about Wilder by Rebecca Yarros? And then shelf 20, which is over here. It's my mass market paperbacks, and down these bottom two ones are mass market paperbacks, and then up here we have manga and graphic novels. Spin it. Why don't we go with a fantasy? Let's go Moon Called by Patricia Briggs. All right. One second. Okay. Now to go through our books. So we'll just start with the top. Moon Called by Patricia Briggs. This is about Mercy Thompson. Let's see. Her next door neighbor is a werewolf. She's tinkering with a VW bus at her mechanic shop that happens to belong to a vampire. Okay. But then Mercy is not exactly normal herself, and her connection to the world of things that go bump in the night is about to get her in a whole lot of trouble. Okay. Is that. Next is, oops, Wilder by Rebecca Yarros. After 2 lost years, I'm forcing the wake-up call on my life with a 9-month work-study cruise. See the world, experience all of it to the fullest, and maybe, if I'm lucky, find the life I've lost. I just want to know, I just wish I'd known what I'd been signing up for. My scholarship depends on tutoring a student, but not just any student. Oh no. That would be too easy. Instead, I get Paxton Wilder, daredevil influencer and X Games champion. And wherever he goes, documentary cameras, groupies, and high-octane stunts will follow. I want to hate him. I want to kick his arrogant ego right off this boat. But from the second we touch, my stomach does a full-on bungee jump, and I know that Wilder is as much stay away danger as he is addictive adrenaline. Because I know what happens to guys who go looking for the next wild ride. And I know what happens to the girls who fall for them. Now our fates are strapped together, and if he goes down, I don't stand a chance. Ooh. And then Gothicana by Brunix. This is a dark academia Beauty and the Beast retelling, but then like there's also I think it's professor-student romance. I don't know fully. All I know is that this book is stunning because like open up end pages. It's pretty, and then you have this. And it says Nevermore. It's pretty, and then these back end pages. So pretty. Anyways, I digress. I'm honestly kind of on the fence about it because teacher-student romances give me the ick, probably because I'm a teacher, but this is a professor-student, so maybe it won't be as icky. You never know. And then The Graham Effect by Elle Kennedy. This is following Gigi Graham, who is the daughter of some characters in another book of Elle Kennedy's. She has exactly 3 goals: qualify for the women's national hockey team, win Olympic gold, and step out of her famous father's shadow. So far so good, except for 2 little things. Fine, a little thing and a big grumpy thing. She needs to improve her game behind the net, and she needs help from Luke Ryder. Ryder is a 6'5" built, opinionated, rude, and sexy as hell, but still the enemy. Breyer's new hockey co-captain has his reasons, though. The men's team just merged with a rival program, leaving Ryder with an angry roster where everyone hates another one's guts. To make matters worse, the summer coaching spot he's angling for with the legendary Garrett Graham is out of reach after he makes the worst possible first impression on his hero. So really, this compromise with Gigi is win-win. He helps her make the national team. She puts a good word in with her dad. The only potential snag, this bone-deep, body-numbing, mind-spinning chemistry that they're going to try to ignore. It's a dangerous game they're playing, but the risks just might be worth it. Okay, interesting. And then Only When It's Us by Chloe Leese is Bergman Brothers. Let's see, meet the Bergmans in this enemies to lovers new adult romance that tackles the vulnerability of love with humor and heart. And every one of the characters in Chloe Leese's books, there's at least one character that is disability rep. And then lastly, In the Likely Event by Rebecca Yarros. This is about a plane going down and 2 survivors trying to make it out alive, and they end up falling in love. So, those are the 6 books that are on Tabrinco, but also I do need to read, because I didn't read it last month, Kindred by Octavia Butler. This was for a book club that I started with my coworkers. And also, and lastly, if I can find the book, I need to read This Murder Weapon, Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. I promised someone I would read this summer, so I will work on that too. But those are the books for this month's TBR. Comment down below what you think of these books. Hit the like button if you want to see more. Hit the like button if you did. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. And until next time, you are loved and you are valid.